Now it's time to go officially take some movie news.
What?
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 What? What?
All right, you guys, let's jump right in with the first bit of movie news, and I gotta let you know, it's a bit of a downer. You may have heard yesterday. The news broke yesterday because the event happened yesterday. Actor Dustin Diamond sadly passed away from stage 4 lung cancer. If you're not familiar with Dustin Diamond, you may know him better as Screech Powers from the hit TV show Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell aired in the 80s and then was really popularized in the early 90s. And then, reruns kind of continued on throughout the 90s. There were various reboots. There was the college years. I believe there was another version of Saved by the Bell. And now currently on the Peacock streaming network or streaming service, there is another Saved by the Bell reboot where everyone has kind of grown up and gone on to do their own careers and whatever. Dustin Diamond was not a part of the most recent reboot, but I believe he was involved in all of the other reboots therein. His co-stars from Saved by the Bell have stayed in touch with him over the years, and that part is very heartwarming. There's in the social consciousness, I don't think that I'm speaking out of turn here, but I think there's this general attitude that Dustin Diamond's career has kind of gone down the tubes. A lot of the stuff that I've been reading, and I'm not the biggest Dustin Diamond fan. I'm not like, oh, I've watched all of his movies. I haven't. I've actually kind of changed my opinion ever so slightly of him in the past 24 hours since hearing of his passing and kind of looking into, what has he done and, some of his mental health issues and stuff like that. And given his situation and scenario, where he got typecast really early on, as kind of like the goofball, the weirdo, and of course Screech was the one that I connected with probably the most in that show, because I always felt like I was the outcast, like I was the weird kid. And let's be honest, in school, if you're watching this right now and you're a friend of mine from either high school or middle school or, elementary school, you would know I was the weird kid. I was the kid that would show up to school in a Bullwinkle costume. Yes, that is right. It was for no specific reason. It was just, hey, I feel like going to school today in costume. In high school, I dressed up as Doug Funny. You remember the old the Nickelodeon TV show? Doug. Yeah. So I dressed up as Doug one day, and I went to school as Doug. It just so happened to be, I think it was senior superlative day, and so I got my photo in the yearbook as Doug Funny for most unique personality. Go figure, right? Who would have known? So I'm keeping an eye on my autofocus. For whatever reason, yesterday, let me just turn it off. My camera has been doing this weird thing, so I'm just going to turn off autofocus. It's been doing this weird fuzzy thing. All of that is to say, Screech Powers was the one that I connected with the most when watching Saved by the Bell. I saw a lot of myself in him. And I've always had a soft spot for Dustin Diamond. Yes, he went off and did some controversial things, and we're not going to get into that here. But let's jump over to his IMDb page for a second, shall we? Take a look at this. So Dustin Diamond's career has gone through many permutations. Of course, he's known for like Saved by the Bell and Saved by the Bell, the college years. Of course, he played himself in the Dickie Roberts movie. But look at this. Look at his filmography for a second. Most recently, he played a music teacher in a short film called Catching Up. He's done a lot of small bit parts in TV shows, small bit parts in a lot of indie kind of movies. Just look at this for a second. He's been an actor in 51 different projects. Of course, the most reputable would be The most well known would be Saved by the Bell. His stuff on Saved by the Bell, right? That's the stuff that's the show that everybody knows him for, right? But look at all of this. He was in The Munsters Today. I forgot about that. I think this goes to show the legacy that is Dustin Diamond. He never gave up. He never stopped working. He loved what he did, and sure, it may not have been A-list kind of stuff. He may not have been in the public eye that long. People know him because of Saved by the Bell. And with his, mental health conditions, and I believe there was a little bit of a substance abuse thing going on for a short time. I think it's important for someone in my position, yes, I'm a comedian, and I've only been doing comedy for 14 years now. So I just got a notification from Amazon. Weird. I'll have to look into that in a minute. But yeah, Dustin Diamond is one of those people that his legacy isn't what he did. His legacy is that he never gave up. He kept trying. He kept working. And I think that's the important lesson here, is that he's not leaving behind a legacy of, he played this character on television almost 30 years ago, but rather he lived life on his terms, and he did what he wanted to do. And I think that's an important lesson for all of us. Sure, he wasn't the most influential when it comes to film and television and storytelling and stuff like that, but he did. I don't know, to paraphrase Frank Sinatra, he did it his way, Anyway, so Dustin Diamond, he will be missed. I know his co-stars from Saved by the Bell, they stayed in touch with him over the years. They had some very beautiful things to say in various tweets and whatever. So anyway, but yeah, questions for you guys. What do you think of the legacy that was Dustin Diamond? What do you glean from it? Are you inspired? Are you indifferent? I'm curious. Jump on down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what Luke Skywalker would want you to do. Da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun.